I think we flashed back to 2005. What's that, Duff? Oh, I know, it's crazy.
Just telling you.
Yeah, it's madness.
Look. Oh.
My dad's a cheeky new purchase. He's upgraded from his blue one. And I don't know much about BMWs, but you know what would be fun, Dad, if you're watching this, if I could get it for a video. Yeah, do you wanna let me drive it? No? Alright. The car actually looks like a proper project car now because it's covered in dust. You keep moaning! What are you moaning at? Are you moaning that she's got Heelys? We're taking a bit of a twist on this now because the past few videos, I've been making the videos on the TT, just like doing the bits that need to be done, and no one's... I think it's fair to say that you guys aren't quite enjoying it as much. How can I make this a bit more challenging for me? Ow. I got a splinter. That hurt, what the hell? How can I make this a bit more challenging, a bit more fun for you guys? The whole idea of a project car is fun for me, but I want to translate that to the camera. I want you to enjoy what you're watching. We're making this a challenge. So far, this car has been a non-stop pain. Bought it broke down, £400 later, everything's fixed, but it's misfiring. It needs new brakes all around. It needs restoring basically, and it needs a clean. The one thing I'm actually looking forward to on here is giving this car a nice clean, because you shouldn't be able to do that on a nice Audi, am I right?
That's appropriate.
Just adding into the bits on the back.
You're not back there.
Right, so yes, we're making this a challenge. Welcome to the Audi TT challenge.
It just looks dirty.
Yeah. Let the challenge begin. Oh, you got my... I got shorts on and slippers.
I don't even think I went down that far.
No. The challenge for this project. If Duffy doesn't keep interrupting me.
Duffy wants to tell the challenge. Whoa, really?
Really?
I said really. Duff, what's the challenge?
I'm gonna reveal how much I got this car for. Do you fucking mind? Yeah, you just make it yours. You enjoy the car while I can't, okay? You enjoy that nice convertible roof, because I can't. Can I? No. I'm gonna reveal how much I bought the car for. Now, before I do this, I can already tell that there's gonna be people jumping on the bandwagon of you got ripped off, you bought a piece of shit for a stupid amount of money, you got this, and you're fucked up. You lot can just leave. We're all about fun here. We're all about fun, motivation for getting this car back to its former glory. I bought the car. Duffy says I shouldn't say. How much did I buy the car for, Duff? I think it was up, I can't remember what it was up for. I think it was up for 1,400. I test drove it for 10 to 15 minutes and nothing overheated, but from what I saw of the car, I offered him £1,360 and he said yes. So that's how much I got the car for. £1,360. That's how much I got the car for. Come on, leave it in the comments. You got ripped off. You got fucked. He bent you over and done you. The challenge is to turn this car into a profit, to make a profit from this car. And the reason it's a challenge is because I've already spent about £600 on this car. I'm going to explain what on. The seller gave me some money back, which is probably going to suck so I can hear a fucking leaf blower. But one good thing, we got the heat shield off so it's no longer rattling. What is the point? It's a heat shield that went underneath the exhaust. So it's like saving the ground from overheating. What's the point? That's like at least 3 kilos as well. That's weight reduction.
Do you have anything more to add?
Let's have a nice sit down talk and how we're going to make a profit on this car. So I got the car for £1,360. The water pump then failed and I got the cam belt done at the same time, which was £400. Then after a heated debate and a bit of a heated discussion with the owner, I got £200 from him, which is better than nothing. Shortly after, I got a new thermostat, new coolant, temperature sensor. which was probably about £20 in total. Here I've got some servicey bits. The other stuff hasn't come yet, but oil filter, fuel filter, fresh oil, a new pickup pipe, sump plugs, and just little things like that, which came to about £58. New silicone tube hose, which you saw down the end, that was £13. That's just to replace minor bits. Now the big stuff, oh god, here she comes. Coming in. Tail in front of me now. Right, the big one, the brakes.
Yay!
Oh, no, let me show you the front pads. Oh, that's just the pads. Never knew how heavy brakes were. From Eurocar Parts, I sounded well posh then. From Eurocar Parts, I bought a whole new set of brakes because they're fucked. New discs, front and back, and new pads front and back. All Brembos, I just went for the safe option. I didn't go for drilled or grooved or anything. I literally just went for the standard. I've heard things online, people saying that Brembo, I think it's Brembo pads aren't great or they're dangerous or whatever. Do you fucking mind?
You just hit the camera.
Oh no. I just bought them because they're not the Eurocar Parts cheap ones. So let me show you what I got. So here we have the 312mm front brakes. These make a good upgrade for the Golf as well. So this might be something that I get when the TT's done and I've sold it. Are you just loving life there, Duff? Then we got the rear ones. Obviously, then we got rear pads and front pads. I think these come with a sensor. I don't know if... I literally don't know anything about brakes. I know that's bad, but I've never had to change pads or discs or anything. They're due now on my Golf. Before that, my other Golf had like full pads. A subscriber and an Instagram follower and everything like that is coming around Saturday to give me a hand fitting these. I'm not going to be on my own sorting that. And yeah, so shout out to Declan or Deckers. That came to £155. I'm going to put you back up there. On the sheet that the garage gave me, the rear spring was snapped. So I bought 2 rear springs used but in good condition. He's shipping them over for £35. One thing that is on my mind, this is probably the main one that's on my mind, the reason I haven't driven it yet, is the fact that I don't think, there's no proof anywhere of it saying that it's had a Haldex service. There's also a leak coming from the offside rear differential or something, so I'm a bit worried about that. Ideally, I would love it if someone could come around to do the Haldex service for me, because it looks simple enough, but knowing me and knowing my luck, I would then spend 2 hours on a 15-minute job. Anyway, all those bits, from what I could find, was about £58, 60 quid. So that's another bit, which I want to get that done as soon as possible. If anyone lives near Heathrow or Surrey who could find the parts to do that for me and to come and do it for me, that would be amazing. Yeah, so that's what I've bought so far, and that's come to about £1,900. But at the same time, the things on here are also just everyday service parts, like the oil, the pads. They're things that I don't really mind. They are things that you need to give to a car. If you're going to own a car, that's what you expect to give. So realistically, it's probably about £1,800 so far that we spent on fixing this car up. I don't know if you saw in the back, but we've got a new wing for the dent.
£1,800 including the price of the car.
Oh yeah, that's including the price of the car. If it rounds up to £2,000, I'll be happy for that. For a nice car with pretty low miles on it, it's got like 118,000 miles, so it's not bad. Then there's just little things which I'm not too fussed about, like the dash needs a new dash. The rear headlight adjuster is broken, and that sits, I found out, thank you guys for telling me. I think Jack told me actually. That sits on the rear suspension, and when the car bounces up and down, that adjusts the headlights. I didn't know this technology existed in 2002. I have googled this, how to replace it, where it's even located, if it's an easy fix, and I don't know, I can't find it. So when the rear suspension is coming out, I'll have a look. I don't really know where it is, being honest. Then there's the differential leak, which I don't know what that could be. It doesn't look like it's much. When I had a look, it looks like it was just old, grogged up oil. So I don't know if it's stopped or if, I don't know, I need to give it a clean to make sure that no more stuff's coming out. Then once that's done, there's then even smaller bits like the front The front headlights are a bit foggy. The car key doesn't work, the locks, so that's probably just the battery. But that's pushing it. I don't know if I need to replace that. I probably will over time. But yeah, that's another thing. They're just other things to add on to it. How long is this going to take me to fix this up? Please guys, don't expect a video every single week, or don't expect multiple videos a week, because I'm not balling. I can't just afford to do these parts, and most of this stuff I'm going to need help on. I'm just doing it as I can. The next things that I'm going to be doing to the car is the brakes all round, and is, as soon as it comes, is the pickup pipe. Take the sump off, change the pickup pipe, sump back on. Also, like I think I've said this before, but a few more cars on the channel. One of them is a modified Mark V R32. Another one is an Audi S4, which is the V6 twin turbo, which I'm so excited for. That was one of the cars I was actually looking at buying. I just never got around to it, just because I read up on them and people told me don't get one unless you've got like a spare 5-6 grand in case anything goes wrong. I avoided that, but we found one. A guy lives not too far away, and I'm so excited to get that on for a video. That's pushing like over 400 brake. That's gonna be insane. Changing it up slightly, we're getting a Clio 182 Cup. So that's changing it up slightly. It's obviously not German, but it's a fun nippy car. So that is the challenge. Do you guys think I can make a profit of this car? I'm not going to be fussed if I don't make a profit, because it's a fun car. It's a little project. It's something to learn with. And I wanted the car for the summer anyway. But seeing as I got it cheap, fixing it up a little bit, thought I'd throw a challenge in there. I don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you guys are good. I haven't been posting much on YouTube, but I've been posting quite a bit onto Instagram, so keep up with me there. I've been a bit, vacant, just because, I don't know, I've been working and just chilling out, really. Obviously this was the bank holiday weekend and it was absolutely boiling. Taking a break, really, but we're back. Hopefully we're gonna stick to it. We're gonna jump into it with these brakes. I honestly can't wait to get these on. It's gonna be so, it's just gonna be fun to do. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. I've been posting a lot to Twitter as well. I've been ranting my feelings over there. Thank you to also, again, to anyone purchasing stickers or merch or anything. It means a lot, and it helps me out through these bits. It gives me just a tiny bit more income for these little bits that need to be done on the car. Thank you to you guys for that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.